Welcome to the Explainer. So, have you ever looked at a logo and just felt a certain way about it instantly? Like before you even read the brand name? Today, we're exploring the invisible language of logo colors. Because the colors chosen for your absolute favorite brands, they aren't just about looking pretty. They are deeply calculated, highly effective psychological tools designed to convey meaning, evoke emotion, and create an unforgettable visual identity. Think about it. Why do certain logos actually make you hungry, while others immediately make you feel safe and secure? It's not magic, and it is certainly no coincidence. It's color theory in action. And by the end of this explainer, you're going to understand exactly how brands are pulling those emotional levers every single day. Okay, let's dive into this. We'll be decoding the color wheel, looking at warm versus cool colors, diving into psychology and cultural meaning, and then finally we'll see it all in practice with iconic logo color combinations. Let's get to it. Section 1. Decoding the color wheel. So color theory. It's essentially our conceptual framework. It is how we understand and apply color in visual arts and design. For logo creation, it's basically the master blueprint. It gives brands the ultimate power to communicate exactly what they want and resonate directly with you, the target audience. The absolute core tool designers use here is the color wheel, which maps out those chromatic relationships. Now, we all know the basics, right? Primary colors like red, blue, and yellow build into secondary and tertiary colors. But, this isn't just a basic art class exercise. It's literally the formula for understanding how colors interact on a subconscious level. And this builds directly into color harmony. That's all about finding combinations that are aesthetically pleasing just based on their position on the wheel. So you've got complementary colors sitting opposite each other, analogous colors right next door for those smooth transitions, and triadic colors which are equally spaced. These harmonies are really the secret sauce behind logos that are instantly comfortable for us to look at. Section 2. Warm versus cool colors. Now, beyond just their placement on a wheel, colors actually have distinct temperatures. On one side, warm colors, things like red, orange, and yellow, they just radiate energy. They're active, they demand immediate attention. But then on the flip side, cool colors like blue, green, and purple, they intuitively make you slow down. They represent a sort of calmness and tranquility. Choosing a temperature is really choosing the fundamental emotional energy of a brand. Section 3. Psychology and cultural meaning. Colors actually evoke highly specific emotional responses from us. For example, red is a really powerful trigger for intense passion or even urgency and danger. Blue, on the other hand, is overwhelmingly associated with trust and calmness. But, and this is a big but, we have to remember that cultural differences heavily influence these interpretations. A color that means joy in one specific region might mean something entirely different in another part of the world. So global brands have to navigate this psychology super carefully. Section 4. Iconic logo color combinations. Okay, now what's really interesting here is seeing this theory in the real world. Let's see this in action, starting with our first iconic pairing, blue and white. As we saw, blue brings trust and reliability, while white represents a very clean, sophisticated energy. When you combine them, you get a highly structured, super professional result. This is the absolute go-to for corporate logos. Seriously, when a business wants you to feel like your money or your personal data is in safe hands, a blue and white logo is essentially the visual handshake they use. Next up, we've got a highly energetic combination, red and yellow. So what happens when you mix red's sheer excitement with yellow's pure optimism? Well, you get the ultimate attention grabber. Think about fast food burger joints or movie theater popcorn. This combo stimulates the senses, creates a sense of urgency, and promises a really positive experience. It's literally designed to grab your eye from a highway billboard while you're zooming past. Now, let's bring the energy right back down to earth with our third combination, green and brown. In this case, brands are basically borrowing directly from nature. Green inherently symbolizes growth and freshness, while brown evokes the rock-solid stability of the earth and soil. It is the undisputed champion pairing for eco-friendly and organic brands. It instantly communicates environmental consciousness to you without saying a single word. Finally, let's look at one of the most popular, high-contrast pairings in modern branding, orange and blue. Orange and blue are complementary. They sit exactly opposite each other on the color wheel, which creates this perfect visual harmony. Orange brings this enthusiastic, friendly creativity to the table, while blue grounds the whole thing with solid dependability. And that's exactly why tech and communication companies use it so often. It visually says to the consumer, hey, we're innovative and creative, but you can actually trust our tech to work.